Hey, this is Michael. Today I wanted to talk about the emotional freedom technique, also known as tapping. Tapping is a method of relaxing, calming, releasing, and de-stressing. And especially with the state of the world today, tapping has proven to be a really important tool to release any of that stress and anger and anxiety and tension that no longer serves you, and bring in new energy that's going to support you, align you, guide you, and balance you when you need it most, when facing crises that we're facing right now in the world today. And this energy that we experience, the tension, the stress, the nervousness, the anxiousness that we feel, will affect our pets. So tapping is a process of tapping throughout the body on specific acupressure points. And when you tap on the acupressure points, you recite, often referred to, a script. And so it starts typically with negative tapping, and that is giving a voice to the thoughts, feelings, and emotions that have been running through your body and your nervous system maybe for years, whether you're totally aware of it or maybe not aware of it. It could be subconscious. But the thing is these thoughts, feelings, and emotions that might be negative, like stress, anxiousness, sometimes it's actual physical pain running through our body and our nervous system, weighs us down, it eats at us, and it holds us back from living our best lives and from feeling good and from aligning with our highest consciousness to make sound, appropriate decisions in the moment. And so, like I said, you start with the negative tapping and you recite your feelings and emotions out loud as you're tapping throughout the body, and you are giving a voice to those feelings. You're releasing them, but it's really important to connect with the feeling and the emotion as you're saying it out loud, or you can say it in your head, but it really helps to say it out loud. And then what you do is you typically take a deep breath and you follow up with positive tapping. And so that could be like, even though I'm so stressed and nervous and anxious about this pandemic that's affecting the world, I recognize that there is an alignment that's happening and a balance that's happening, and I will be safe, and my needs are always taken care of. So that's just an example off the top of my head of the positive side of it. Now, from the scientific side of this, the reason why this works, and there are a lot of studies out there, if you just Google emotional freedom technique or tapping, EFT tapping, scientific studies, they show that when we tap on the acupressure points on the body, we are rewiring our brain and our nervous system, and we're lowering the cortisol levels in our body. And our body produces cortisol when we are feeling stress, when we're in that fight or flight mode. The cortisol, we get stressed out. We maybe, even if we think about something that stresses us out, maybe we feel our physical manifestation like getting flushed or sweaty. And so it just shows the mind-body connection that really exists. So again, when we tap on the body, on the acupressure points, we are rewiring the brain and the neurotransmitters that will create good chemicals to arise when we're facing stress. But it's important, again, you give a voice to those thoughts, feelings, and emotions that have just been running through you maybe for years, and then following it up with the positive tapping and connecting in with the positive feeling of it. This has proven to work amazingly well for post-traumatic stress disorder sufferers, such as Vietnam War veterans, all war veterans who have been maybe feeling chronic pain. It can alleviate chronic pain by just giving a voice to the pain. I'm feeling so much pain, all of this pain inside me, just really allowing it. And I even say, when you're doing the quote negative tapping, to give a voice to those feelings that you never would want anybody to even hear you say. Sometimes it could be referred to as FU tapping. Going there, allowing yourself to just release it, so you're really releasing it. But then you follow up with the tapping, the positive tapping, to kind of fill in the gaps, to replace that energy that no longer serves you with good energy that's going to align you with your highest self and your best potential. So the tapping points on the body usually begin on what is called the karate chop point, and it's the side of the hand, and it's usually a tap, 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 tap. You could do 3 fingers or 2 fingers, and it could be either side of the body, either hand, it doesn't matter. And you usually start here, and then it goes up to the top of the head, and then the inner eyebrow, the outer eye, around the bone here, this eye socket bone, under the eye, under the nose, under the mouth in this ridge, above your chin, below your mouth, collarbone, so like right where your collarbone hits your chest muscle, and then under the arm at the bra line on women, or like on your back muscle, and then going back to the side of the hand. You don't have to go through all of the cycle when tapping. You could just go on certain places. You can, I've been telling people to be very mindful of sanitizing your hands if you're touching your face, washing your hands, or wearing gloves. But the thing with this is you're tapping and you're giving a voice to your thoughts, feelings, and emotions, and it can really shift things and relax you, especially now with everything going on in the world. Now, this can really help with challenges you're facing with your pets. So if you're frustrated that you've been confined with your pets and you can't exercise them like you usually do, or maybe there's a behavior issue like they're pulling on the leash, you can tap. And it's not rocket science. You don't have to overthink it. Choose one side of the body and just start tapping and voicing your frustration. I'm so frustrated. My dog will not stop pulling on the leash. He always pulls on the leash. He lunges at people. I'm so embarrassed. How am I ever going to live with this? This behavior is driving me crazy. All of this frustration and anger. And so you're giving a voice to those feelings, your frustration around your dog's behavior. And then you follow it up. You take a deep breath and you follow it up with, even though my dog pulls on the leash, I recognize that there are adjustments I can make in my energy to be calm and confident and the appropriate pack leader that's going to guide him into peace and serenity. And even though he's been pulling every day for the past week, today's a new day, and I'm going to start off right by giving him the guidance that he needs. And even though he's really working my last nerve, bouncing off the walls and frustrating me, I understand that there are solutions to this, and I can fix this. And I am capable, and he is capable. So again, I'm just like improvising that off the top of my head, and you can too. The point is to just vent it, let it out, release it, and then follow it up with the thoughts, feelings, and emotions that you would like to experience. And so the results from this are that you will radiate a different frequency in your energy, because dogs, cats, horses, all animals, they're living in the moment and they're feeling energy in the moment, and they're going to pick up on your energy. So if your energy is aligned and calm, they're going to feel that. And this is a fantastic tool to create that for your sake, for your animal's sake, and for the sake of your community and world. So I am offering a free or by donation EFT tapping classes for beginners, all levels, every week. So if you go onto my website or look below or around where you're seeing this video, you'll see the schedule of my meditation classes that I'm offering. And each week we do EFT tapping guided meditations that are really showing people that they're getting a lot of amazing results out of this, and they're really feeling a release, especially with the state of the world right now. So as I'm shooting this video, I'm continuing these classes, and if you would like to try it out and see how it works, I welcome you to join. And also keep a lookout for, I'm going to be launching a new online program, a downloadable class, Tapping 101, and different tapping meditations that you can do on your own. So if you don't want to be a part of the live class, which also, by the way, there are recordings of the classes if you can't make it. If you don't want to be a part of the group experience, I will be debuting a new program online that you can purchase and download and do it on your own. So until then, I wish you all the best, safety, health, calm, guidance, and clarity. And if I can be any assistance to you, feel free to reach out. I'm happy to help with you and or with your animals, however you need. All right, until next time, take care.